We've had a lot of talk over the last few years of diminishing returns, people betting against the crypto space, or maybe just Bitcoin, saying that the gains of the past are gone. I think that that is a foolish take. I think that we are going to see something this cycle into the next year, 2 years, that is brand new to Bitcoin.
All the bears are wrong, at least according to crypto analyst and trader Tom Crown.
I have something I want to share with your audience that's never happened before.
I cannot believe the chart that he just showed me and you're about to see.
And it lines up really well with all of these big macro factors.
In the next 8 minutes, all will be revealed.
So this single indicator, pretty much, historically speaking, tells us that we got strong bullish momentum ahead of us.
Guys, smash the like button, share this video with one of your relatives who you're hanging out with this holiday season. Make sure you stay tuned for Tom's price prediction at the end. I can't believe the number he said. Let's get into it. Let me intro this thing.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, Tom. 'Tis the season. You are a crypto expert, a TA expert. I've been following you for a long time. And you know what? I'm bullish. We got a BlackRock ETF on the horizon, the Bitcoin halving on the horizon. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts because you study the charts and you have your own opinions. Tom, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody. It's great to be back. I think it's been maybe a year. Time has passed.
Time flies. In crypto, it almost seems like 4 years almost because new things are happening every day.
Absolutely. This has been wild. You know me, I'm bullish as ever. I'm always bullish whether it's going up and down, but I do love my charts. And hopefully I have some insights to share with your audience here.
Tom, smash that like button. Let's jump in.
All right. Well, I mean, let's start with this. This was one of the wildest years in crypto ever. 2023 didn't feel wild, but it was wild. Most of the year, we kind of just did nothing and no one paid attention. Do you remember the summer? That was the lowest volatility in Bitcoin's history, actually. And after 2022, like what a welcomed just relief from the pain and the blood. So I have been loving this year, especially the last quarter. Since October, things have been really great. Hopefully your portfolio is doing well. My portfolio is very happy right now. But I want to take a second. Can we, as we wrap this year up, can we just take a moment to acknowledge all of the correct calls made by the bears?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for watching. Okay. No, it's just a little joke. No, but let's be real. Like this year has had so many macro, just bullish things go on. And I have something I want to share with your audience that's never happened before. And it lines up really well with all of these big macro factors. So real quick, we have, let's see, like the Fed ending rate hikes early. They didn't continue to increase interest rates like they said they would. And there's even talk of them cutting them back now as early as Q2 or Q1. We have global liquidity is just rising. We're seeing stocks move. Stocks are at all-time highs. NASDAQ is at all-time highs. The dollar has been incredibly weak all throughout this year, and that's likely a big factor in it. We have gold. Gold hit a new all-time high. Do you remember that? It happened a few weeks ago and then disappeared. Mm-hmm. All of these things are huge. They're all huge.
These things together have never happened before. We've never seen something like
those. Well, I don't know if I'm old enough to remember if they've ever happened. No, what I have to share with you is right after it's coming. I was going through the list. We have GBTC premium going back to zero. I'm not going to get into the details, but that's pretty bullish. We see things that are kind of de facto Bitcoin ETFs like Coinbase, MicroStrategy, Riot Miners, things like that, all doing well. We're seeing money go back into the space. So I am not really sure why you might be bearish right now. But that brings me to what is brand new, has never happened. So this is what's really getting me excited. We've all been hearing the talk about ETFs, how this is going to push the price of Bitcoin up to the moon. And I do believe it will, but there's something really spicy going on at the exact same time. If you take a look at this chart, we have something that Bitcoin has never done before. And in traditional markets, this is considered one of the most bullish signals that we can get. And that is a golden cross on a weekly time frame. Bitcoin has never seen this before. We did have, it's very interesting. The timing of it is the kicker. This cross will happen roughly the first week of January. Does that ring any bells time-wise?
That's the ETF.
Exactly. These things are lined up perfectly. And I think that we're going to see Bitcoin continue this bullish trend into next year. And things are looking really spicy. I think that's being slept on right now. People aren't looking at this, and it's these overlapping events combined with the background bullish macro things going on.
Could you just, so I fully understand it, a golden cross sounds promising. What does that what does that entail?
It does. Well, it has a funny name, but really it's just a bullish cross, and it's the most simple of technical analysis signals, really. It's a longer moving average crossing above a higher moving average. And that might not mean anything to you, but what it suggests is over longer time periods that we're seeing the market trend up or show bullish strength. So it's not something that maybe you would go, okay, I'm all in on leverage or something. Don't do that. But it is a large picture, high time frame, bullish momentum in the market. And that's really what they are at the end of the day.
So this single indicator, pretty much, historically speaking, tells us that we got strong bullish momentum ahead of us.
It definitely does. We don't have any examples in the past, though. That's what I was saying earlier. So we don't have something to compare it to. But we do have traditional markets like gold and stocks and things that have very long histories. They have these crosses, and historically, they have led to bullish continuations. And so I'm betting, combined with the ETF around the same date, we're going to get some very spicy price action.
Tom, that is truly good to hear. I encourage anybody from my audience to follow Tom for the daily TA. Tom, what is your kind of like cycle outlook?
Well, we've had a lot of talk over the last few years of diminishing returns, people betting against the crypto space, or maybe just Bitcoin, saying that maybe the gains of the past are gone. I think that that is a foolish take. I think that we are going to see something this cycle into the next year, 2 years, that is brand new to Bitcoin. I would, price prediction wise, put it in the six figures, obviously. I think, though, more accurately, I might take the 300,000 number.
Really? Wow. You're not scared off by, everybody said 100K last cycle, and then now everybody's predictions are lower this cycle, but you're saying 300K.
Exactly. I think it's gotten into our heads. Everyone's big targets didn't hit. And so now we're kind of lulled into this comfort of, oh, well, we're not going to get these big upside targets. We don't need to worry. I think Bitcoin, if it does anything consistently, is it proves everyone wrong.
Tom, thank you so much for dropping in today and sharing with us your perspective. Please give yourself a plug and just final advice for the Altcoin Daily audience.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Tom Crown. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, anywhere that content is made. And I do analysis, talk crypto, nerd out, the good stuff. My piece of advice for everyone here: we're heading into the new year, and there's going to be untested waters. We have many different factors that have big potential. And my advice is to keep those in mind, but keep your expectations tempered and don't go chasing big gains. Stick to the consistent, stick to what is highly likely. People, I see too many people lose their way trying to take on too much risk. And it can feel like that when the market's bullish that you have to, but I promise you, you don't. You can do nothing. You can just buy and hold things if you'd like. Historically, that's been a great strategy. So cheers to 2024, and I hope I see you guys soon again.
Thanks, Tom. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.